Repent. Gonna get some milk today. Oh yeah. All right. Man, what I was gonna say? Yeah. So, I'm just gonna jump right into it. There was a few people that asked me if I joined the cult or whatever. You know, I guess some things had got around. You know, they had heard some stuff or whatever. And I like to start here. It says Luke 22:25. He said unto them, Jesus speaking, Yeshua speaking, the kings of the Gentiles exercise lordship over them, and they that exercise authority upon them are called benefactors. But ye shall not be so. In other words, those type of people in religious groups that like to hover over and micromanage, this is not from the Lord. This is not his way. Everywhere I've gone, there's been these people who claim to be Christians but act differently. Okay? They say that they Christians and they are not. Let me because I know somebody's like, oh, he judging. Okay, let me jump into this. Romans 14:13. It says, let us not therefore judge one another anymore, but judge this rather, that no man put a stumbling block or an occasion to fall in his brother's way. He said, judge that. How many out there is quit going to church because of you maybe, you just couldn't allow them to grow. They weren't moving fast enough in their growth. So you decided you was gonna give them a push, but your push was more of a shove. Instead of a hand up, it was a push down. You know, this is the problem in the church. Like I said, it wasn't no specific group. It was a whole bunch of them from all different walks. And to this day, they still thinking, I don't know what God they worship. I shouldn't call them. I shouldn't say they ain't Christ. But you know, this is the milk. This is milk. This is something you're supposed to know from the beginning. You know, this is what the church should have taught you when you first got baptized, right before you got baptized. You know, this is Christian etiquette, or however you want to call it. I gotta show you. I'm actually reading. Say, now we command it. Okay, hold on. 2 Thessalonians 3:6. Now we command you, brethren. Is that what it says? 3:6. Yeah, brethren. In the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, that ye withdraw yourselves from every brother that walketh disorderly, and not after the tradition which he received of us. In other words, if y'all think I'm doing so wrong, why y'all all in my business? You supposed to be withdrawing, getting away, letting me off to myself. You doing the opposite. See, and I hate to say this, but you know, I ask you, those who have been involved that don't practice this way. This is why I'm making this video. This is not our tradition. This is not the way we're supposed to conduct ourselves. Okay, this is something that I had hoped would blow over, but again, you know, the milk must be re-taught to people who's supposed to be on meat by now. This is not a unusual occurrence. The church has often had, since the beginning, had trouble evolving. All right, third John 9. 3 John 9. I know the sun kind of went away on us, but the light is here. The light is here, people. 3 John verse 9 says, I wrote unto the church, but I like to call him Diotrephes, whatever his name is. I wrote unto the church, but this guy who loveth to have the preeminence among them received us not. Wherefore I came, if I come, I will remember his deeds. And it goes on to say more about how he was not receiving other brethren. So back in those days, this John, the apostle, not being received by church members. I mean, it's sad, but this is what the devil's been doing, and this is since the very beginning. These are the moves he's been making. Okay, Titus 1:10, it says, for there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially of the circumcision. You know, especially of the Jews, the ones that the church came out of. He says, when you go down to 13, it says, this witness is true. Wherefore rebuke them sharply, that they may be sound in the faith. Let me just give y'all a little history real fast. Excuse the noise. Let me give y'all a little history real fast, okay? Unbeknownst to possibly the people who have been doing this stuff that I'm talking about, some people have been telling me things. I just been peeping the scene. I was told they were holding meetings. Excuse me. They were holding meetings about if I do this or if I do that. They were meeting up or they congregating, and it's like, at what point? How are you leading people to Christ? Pointing out my errors. If I'm doing something wrong, okay, that's one thing. I left. I call myself getting away. Like it says, separate yourself from. Okay, so I separated for you, so you didn't have to go nowhere. How are you gonna come find? I mean, at what point is that Christianity? And I say I'm sorry to all those who had to witness this, who people have come up to you to tell you things about me or something along those lines, and they call themselves Christians. Don't let that, please, don't, and this is the reason for this video, don't let that be an example of Christianity for you, please, because that's not what the book says. These people are doing this on their own accord. Okay, that's not the rules at all. It says, if thy brother be overtaken in a fault, let him with wisdom come to the brother. Don't go around trying to stir up stuff and get people to organize. No. He said that a brother with wisdom come to him and try to wean him back into the faith type thing. The idea is to keep as many souls that's in the kingdom. Not trying to figure out a way to get that person to do what you want them to do. Or none of that. Okay, this is that lordship that Christ said is not to be exercised at all. Now, if I'm wrong, you show me some scriptures. Send scriptures my way, and you, again, don't twist it, because I know how the scriptures go. I know how some of them go. Don't twist it. I think this is going to be way too long. And I think I'm just going to let y'all go. Praise y'all. Y'all's love. Everybody's forgiven. I already told everybody that. Anyway, I'm thinking about starting up I'm gonna call it Insta Church, where I just come on Instagram one day a week and just go over some scriptures. You know, it appears people don't have that milk. They going off of what brother so-and-so say or what they think the Bible say, and they don't understand the way it go, and letting them do stuff. And again, you'll know about it. I'm gonna show you the logo that I'm gonna be using and everything at the end of this video. So thank y'all for stopping by. Whatever, you know, y'all is love for life.